on, because check this out. Last time I had him on, we was in the spring or towards the end of spring, one or the other, and we was finna get ready for the football season. And then things changed. Now we back at it and we good. Hey, we finna get out here and see Tyler Brown do his thing. Period. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. And like everybody said, a fan favorite. You can't help but like my boy. I'm talking about every time he come to work, he's smiling. The strongest thing, man. Look, they say the strongest in Colorado, man. He might be the strongest in the nation, man. I'm thinking, so look, he like that. The O-line ready to do what they do. All I'm ready to see is when Shador look over and he like, Tyler, you got me? He like, yeah, hey, push through my way. We quarterback sneaking, baby. Blue, blue, blue. Sneak right there on his side. On his side. They gonna get up, dap each other up right there on Fox TV or ABC or ESPN, and we're gonna all be going crazy. But without further ado, let me bring him on, man, so we can get this conversation on the road and just talk about this journey that he been on, man, and what it's finna be like getting out here shining, y'all. Let's bring him on. Man,
Hey,
Tyler, what's happening, man?
what's up? Hey, how are you?
Good, man. Good, man. Listen, man. I'm thankful we here now versus where we was at the beginning of the season. I'm glad we are here now, man, and we get to see you do what you do, man. I'm glad I got to see you out there through spring ball doing what you did what you did and doing what you do. So let me just start off with, man. It's been a ride. You basically went from winning the playing in the Black College Championship. Then what? The next couple days or in a month, y'all at Colorado. You go through the spring, boom, you get the news that hey, they gave everybody else their stuff, but they decide to deny you. But I take this as a blessing, man. Now you on a better situation, better squad, all eyes on y'all. So which was last year, but the whole situation better now, man. So how did you feel when you first got that news, man? And how do you feel right now?
Honestly, it's like night and day. I remember just getting that news, and it was just like a punch in the gut, just the hardest hit I've ever taken.
Right.
And I remember I just sat and I cried. I was just in such a bad place, and I was just so thankful. Again, my brother was here. My older brother just moved to Denver for a new job opportunity. My mom came into town, and that was one of the hardest periods of my life. Going through, and that was like the thing hanging on my head. The entire time I was in spring was hopefully I'd be able to play. Hopefully I'd be able to perform, and it just didn't happen. Right. And I was very, very upset. I was just not in a good place for a minute. But again, I picked myself up. I dusted myself off with a lot of help from my coaches, Coach Prime, Coach Gunnar White, Coach Mo Sims, and his amazing staff, players, Shador. Just a lot of guys put their arms around me, checked on me, made sure I was good.
Right.
And, they really helped me get through that moment. And then I had to change my mindset from, okay, I was wondering why for a minute, but then I switched it to, okay, let me do everything I can to be ready for 2024. Let me do everything I can to be ready for my moment when my moment does come, because my moment's not now. And that was okay. And that took me a long time to accept that, but I just decided to put everything I could into my work. I didn't have any other choice, and trying to get those guys ready for games every single week. And it hurt. Every Saturday sucked, not being able to be out there with them. The only one that was any good was the bye week because we were all off.
Yeah. Chilling.
But, every Saturday was hard, but I just had to keep my eyes on the prize. I had to keep my eyes on this moment.
Right.
So just when January hit and I got it's over my head now.
Right.
Everybody can leave. Everybody can do what they want to do now. So hopefully I played a part in that. I don't know. Hopefully I played a little bit of a role in that, changing that for the better for everybody. But again, I'm not bitter. There's no bitterness towards anything like that. God doesn't make mistakes. If I was meant to play, I would have played. And I came to terms with that a long time ago. And again, I'm in a much better situation. I absolutely love our new offensive line coach to death. Coach Phil is phenomenal, so knowledgeable, played in the NFL, knows how to do it, was the highest paid right tackle at one point. He
Okay.
was. I'm
Yeah,
pretty
I
sure
didn't know that. I
at,
like it 'cause I
at
know.
one point, and so he's played with guys that know how to do it.
Yeah,
He knows how to be successful at that level.
right.
And I just again absolutely love him to death. So thankful he's here. Love the guys I have around me. We have a lot of like-minded guys that want to that strive to be excellent, that aren't okay with being mediocre. That and I'm again not saying that the guys last year were okay with that. No, they worked hard. They worked their tails off. I miss them for sure. I'm
Mhm.
just saying that the new guys that we brought in, I like their blue collar mindset.
Yeah.
Um, and I'm just so excited, because now's the moment, now's the time, and just so fired up to be able to protect my quarterback again. So fired up to be able to work with everybody on the new offensive line and just us build chemistry, especially over this summer period together, working in that heat. And we're gonna do a lot of great things. We're gonna do a
Yes,
lot of
sir.
great things. And we can only do so much talking. And I'm just so like we can only do so much talking, right?
Yeah.
I'm ready to put the pads on in August and just ready to put it on them. So
Now, I love what you said, man. You said this, that at that time, that when your moment, you really honestly dropped the dime, dropped the jewel, dropped some real knowledge on that's a life moment. So if you ain't winning like you want to win, or you ain't hitting it big like you want to hit, and I'm talking about everybody that's on here, just life in general, that's just not your moment. But guess what? Your moment coming. I love that. I love that. So I want to know, man, when did you switch it? I know you say you switched and you got your mindset, but when did it hit you? Like, okay, all right, man, I'm done with that. I am gonna lock in. I know you say you locked in, but when did that moment come? Like, was it 2 weeks after, a month after, 2 months after? Like, when it hit you, like, man, you know what? Let's just put this work in, and then January is game on.
I definitely say Oregon week for sure. I
Yeah,
think the first couple weeks, we looked like superstars, and
yeah,
um, I think Oregon week was about the week. I'd stopped sulking and feeling sorry for myself,
right,
and I was just like, it's not going to change. I'm not going to be eligible this season, so let me work towards now. Let
right.
me switch my mindset. Let me finally focus. Let me stop feeling sorry for myself, because my coach used to always tell me when I was sitting there in the Mississippi Heat, he's like, get up. Nobody's going to feel sorry for you, so stop feeling sorry for yourself.
Yeah,
So that was when it switched for sure. And again, I had amazing coaches around me. The people at CU were so loving, so accommodating, so caring. And I'm just so fortunate I was around such a great
group
group
of
of
people.
people
Yeah,
that
yeah,
really cared about me on the field and off the field. And that's just when I just started working, and it was hard. That was one of the hardest periods of my life, not being able to help my guys. I just wanted to help my teammates.
yeah.
I wanted to in some way contribute and help them outside of practice in
Right.
some way, shape, or form. And just not being able to do that, that was painful, because I'm such a team guy.
Mhm.
Such a want to help the guy next to me, want to protect the guy behind me, want to open holes for the running back, want to just be an addition, be an addition, not a distraction, not a bad seat. I've always just wanted to be somebody that's dependable and that people can count on to
Now,
be there.
when we're getting excited when December hit and they got all the recruits, all the old linemen, all everything. Them your boys. But what was you thinking when all them was coming in a good sense, in a competitional mind, like a competition, like, well, we loading up. Okay, well, we got bunch of guys went out, bunch of guys coming in. I gotta work. Or did you put it on? I'm working versus them, or I'm just getting me better every single day. Just me. I gotta get Tyler Brown better. That's it. And then if he gets better every day, I'll be in great position no matter who comes.
Absolutely. That's been my mindset, even before the guys came with this me versus me. You know, I was like fired up. I was excited to be able to help to get these guys in to, come in, help us win football games. But again, at the end of the day, it's me versus me.
Right.
And I push me. I'm very much a self-motivated guy. I'm going to get out and I'm going to work hard. I'm going to work my tail off, whether I have somebody cheering me on or I don't have somebody cheering me on. I'm going to get out there and I'm going to work. That's all I know how to do is just work hard. So it was very much I love that these guys are here, but it's me versus me. And I already lost, time. I gotta make up for lost time now. And
Right.
it's my moment. And I'm not letting anything stop me from this because I prepared for this moment. This was
Yeah,
my moment was when 2024 hits. It is my year. I don't have to worry about the NCAA. I don't have to worry about anything being over my head. It is my year, and nothing's going to stop me from taking my year.
man. Listen, hey, what? I'm with you. This is my year too. I'm with you.
Absolutely, absolutely,
100%. We gonna rock it, man.
absolutely.
Now I know two different squads, but when you got to Jackson State and when what Coach Prime got here now, do you see that feel like, oh, we about to eat this year? Like we really got some. How you feel about that? Like everybody rocking from like really having a team here because last January we had a bunch of guys that by the time we got there, nobody, maybe a few guys was on the roster that was going to be there in August. Now, a majority of them going to be on the roster. So, how is the feel with that?
It's awesome. Again, I just kind of feel like you can look at Coach Prime's first year at Jackson State, and then his second year, there's just that massive leap. And I
Right.
strongly feel it in my spirit, my soul, my heart that we're about to take that massive leap. And
Right.
just the guys we brought in, the guys that we have around in our program now that are bought in, it's like night and day. And we're going to do some special things this year. And I love being counted out. I love being the underdog. I love when people tell me things I can't do because I've been
Right.
proving people wrong my whole life. And we're going to prove a lot of people wrong, but we're going to prove ourselves right because we believe. So,
Yeah. So, we already winning. Man, how do you feel too that everybody in the NFL coming, all 32, and they sending everybody they got because basically you got 2 top 5 draft picks, could go 1 and 2. And then you got everybody else like you that can get drafted. It's a lot of more guys on the team that can get drafted. That's seniors. So how does that feel that you right there to that dream, man? You right there. Like you could literally basically somebody I heard a player say it, but when you really think about it, let's say when football season starts, you got August, September, October, November, December, and then it's time to train for the league. Well, if Lord's willing, we have a Cinderella season that we hit the championship, but somewhere in January, it's time to train. Whether it's early or late, it's gonna be playing. So with basically from August to then, how you feel with it? This that close?
I mean, this is like everything I've dreamt of. I've always wanted to be close to having my name called, God willing, on draft day. Like this is what the moment I've been waiting for since I was a senior in high school, and I started my college football journey was this moment, this now. And it's like all eyes are on us, so we got to go out there and perform. And I think that when all eyes are on you, it either, it brings out the best in people or there's those that can arise to the occasion, or then there are those that, shy away. And we have a lot of guys that are going to rise to the occasion. We have a lot of guys that are going to perform at a high level. And I'm so excited. Like right there, I talk with my family all the time. Like the dream is right there. We are so close.
Yeah.
I mean, again, you just got to take it day by day, right? So it's like, yeah, that's in the future. And it's kind of a near future. But at the same time, it's like, you got to keep working. You got to keep working. You got to keep, you got to keep staying in the present moment because that's all you can control is the present. And that's just kind of been my mindset is, yeah, that's so exciting. All those things are coming, but I got to work now.
Now, I was telling Coach that they done moved that game, the first game of the year. They took it off Saturday. They say, hey, Bob, Coach Prime is going to make us a whole lot of money. Push him to Thursday. Push him to Thursday. There's nobody on but North Carolina and Minnesota. They're going to watch Prime. Put him on. So how y'all feel that y'all finna be on national, that game, Fox, ESPN, ABC, somebody picking up that game on that Thursday. And it's probably, I'm assuming y'all will play it at 6 or 7 that day. I'm thinking at y'all time.
Mm-hmm.
At worst case scenario, 8 y'all time, but then that'll be 10 Florida time. So I don't think they'll play it that late. So I'm thinking if they play it at 8-hour time, they're going to play it at 6 p.m. y'all time. But either way, whatever the time they play it, how you feel about that game getting moved up and it's finna get televised? Like it's hands down, that gotta be televised.
I mean, I'm fired up. That's the day after my birthday. My birthday is August 28th. So the 20th, that's exciting that I get to play a football game the day after my birthday. So I'm super excited, super fired up. I actually wanted to be moved up to that Thursday.
You did?
Yeah, I did. I don't know. That's just I fired up. I've never played a week 0 game before, so that's going to be a new cool experience, and that's a great football team that's coming in the Folsom Field, and we just got to go out and execute.
I'm glad you said that, because I've been telling everybody, I say, listen, y'all, North Dakota State, they are good. They was a player or two away from playing in the championship for the FCS. So they really like that. Now, yes, they lost their head coach, and he went to USC to be a linebacker coach. And then they lost their offensive coordinator, and he went to Tennessee State. But knowing them, and I didn't do any more research in it, but knowing them, they hired from within because they got a winning system, winning program. So I want to ask you, touch on it if you can, but if you can't, don't. But I feel like y'all should know they good, but you never know, because sometimes people don't look at different schools. They just look at the top 25 and never think about D1 AA. But them boys real good. Like, they be beating D1s. They'll beat Iowa State. They'll beat like any D1 team they put on there. Sometimes they be knocking them off. So, like, how do you see them? Well, you ain't gotta go into it, but
I mean, they're a well-coached team. That's a championship team. I mean, they've won championship after championship at that level. That, again, football is football. It doesn't matter whether you're Division I, Division II, Division III. If you can play, you can play, and that's a great team. And you just can't underestimate any team that you play against, because we're gonna get everybody's best shot. And I'm excited. I'm fired up. I know they're a well-coached team.
Yeah.
They churn guys into the NFL all the time. And I'm excited. I'm excited to be able to play against them. It's an honor to be able to play against them. It's an honor to just be able to be out there on the field, finally be able to contribute. And again, everything has to be earned.
Right.
And, everybody's patting me on the back right now, like, oh, Rocky had a great spring, all these other things. But I'm just not satisfied. I'm just not. It's just not in me to get complacent. Right. I'm going to continue to work. So I know things that I need to improve on and get better at. And I just got to keep going, keep striving, keep taking it one day at a time. And they're going to be a great football team, and they're not a pushover team. There's no pushover team. I don't think there's a pushover team at all. But I just know they're going to be a very well coached football team, and we have to be on our P's and Q's and dominate and execute.
Hey, y'all done heard it, man. I've been telling y'all since the schedule came out that North Dakota State like that, and the whole schedule, just like Rock said, it's no cupcakes on there. You got to come with the game. I'm glad you said that. Because now I know y'all saying that, and I know y'all saying it in there, because you see it, I see it. Mm-hmm. That's the one thing I kept wondering about. I always tell everybody, listen, y'all, I just hope they know that team for real, and then whole schedule is no cupcake. So yeah, we earning everything. And like you said, everybody they want the Super Bowl party on us. But they ain't getting it, but they want it. So that's true. Everything gonna be packed out. Everything gonna be packed out. But yes, North Dakota State good. The whole list good.
Whole list is good.
Yep, everybody. And then like you said, man, that you ain't gonna you ain't laying back. Yeah, you had a good spring, great spring, but now you ready to have that good June.
I'm ready to have a great summer, June, July. Yeah. Have a great August. I'm just never satisfied, with my performance. I can always be better. Right. And that's just my mindset. And I think we have a lot of guys in the room that are like that. We wouldn't put them. We wouldn't be out there if we didn't have that mindset.
Right.
Now, I'm just obsessed with getting better. Like, I know I'll never be perfect, but the goal is to try and be as close to perfect as possible. And just taking it day by day. I love the strides I took this spring. I mean, Coach Phil drastically improved my game. Just helped me fix just little details and just little things. Just made the world of difference for me. But again, it just got now it's reset. Now it's time to conquer May. Now it's time to conquer June. Now it's time to conquer July. Like, there's just, the work never stops. And
it doesn't.
And I enjoy it. I love the process. I love the process of working. I love the process of getting better one day at a time, getting bigger, faster, stronger. Yeah, I was lifter of the year. Yeah, I squatted 6 something. Now I'm ready to squat 7 something. Now I'm ready to bench near 500 something. Now I'm ready to power clean almost 400 something. It's just constantly getting better at something. So there's always room for improvement.
Now, when you lifting all these weights, do you be in there hollering, man? You be doing that?
This is not my thing. I'm really not. Like, I'm really a quiet person. I don't know. Like, I can, I enjoy talking with people.
Right.
I enjoy, I get my little excited moments, but I'm very
Yeah.
much keep my emotions to myself kind of person.
Okay.
Yeah, when I'm lifting that weights, I don't know. I just kind of remember my why, and I remember who I
Right.
do it for, and the people that are behind me, backing me all the way. And it's just I can't let them down. I can't let myself down. So I just have that inner motivation.
Yeah.
I mean, I do like the guys that scream and yell. I mean, whatever helps you lift that weight, I'm all for it. If screaming
Yeah.
gets you to bench press 450, I love it.
So when basically when when a pro day combine stuff come up and you got to hit that 225, you ain't got to tell me how many times you gonna hit it. But that's like cupcakes to you, man. That's play weight.
I mean, yeah, it is. It's play
Ah,
weight. But again, it's just, I gotta go out there and show it, right? I mean, it's easy to say it's play weight, but I gotta go out there and show that it's play weight. And that's
yeah.
the goal. So
Okay. Well, and now I normally jump into what everybody watching saying, but Miss Jaws had a question that honestly ran across my mind.
okay.
And she said, how does it feel having Coach Warren Sapp there? How does that impact the O line? Because he telling the D line, hey, all right, when he do this, hit him with this, swim there, and if you need to, turn around and you'll get to the QB. Like, how do you go against that? Because I know Coach Field, he said, hey, all right, now when he hit you with that bomb, you hit him with the boom. And so it's like it's
like
almost a mind game out there too.
Yeah, it's like a chess match, And I absolutely love Coach Sapp. We all love Coach Sapp. I love the energy he brings. We all love the energy he brings to practice every single day. And
right.
I mean, it's a competition. We have Coach Phil, he was in the NFL, Coach Sapp, he was in the NFL. Like guys that are great at their positions, just going at it. And I feel like you can learn from both sides. So even when he's talking, I listen to things that he's saying to them because I'm like, oh, okay, that's actually really, really good. Yeah. I guarantee you, he's probably listening to things that Coach Phil's saying, teaching us. So it's very much give and take. So I'm learning from what he's saying. If I mess up on a rep or we're just cheering his guy on, I'm like, oh, okay. Or like I hear him in the back where I win a rep and he's telling this guy you should have done X, Y, and Z. I'm like, okay, let me not let him do X, Y, and Z next time. So,
So basically, y'all so this O line,
iron sharpens iron.
Yeah. So this O line,
they get us better.
Golly, man. So y'all just sitting back, everybody just soaking it in.
Mm-hmm.
And so do y'all actually, when y'all out there, say you get the D lineman, say you pop and you got him good. Would he come back and ask you something like, bro, why you happen to get me on there? Or do you just go ahead and, hey, man, look, if you do come across this in the game, this how you go against it?
I think it just depends, on the situation. Sometimes we're too dog tired to be talking about how we want to, but sometimes after practice, I'll get extra work in with Shane Cokes or Amari McNeil, just guys like that. That's just, we just do the extra things just to make each other better. But sometimes even at the line, you just kind of talk about here's what you did, here's what I did, or I'll ask them, hey, what did you see that I did wrong? And they'll tell me, hey, you winded up your hands, or you didn't punch me when you had the time to strike me, and I hit you in the chest. So it's always, we're learning because at the end of the day, we're one team, and we all have to be the best we can every Saturday. Well, Thursday every Saturday.
Man, with the energy that's being brought to spring, the energy just this year in spring, what did it feel like? Because we on the outside, we were so happy, like, oh my goodness, man, this happening, that's happening. Like, what did it just feel like actually being out there? Like, man.
Just compared from just last spring to this spring, it was just like two different Colorados. It's just, I love it. I love I mean, you don't want to fight your teammates, but it's football. It happens. We're going to argue, we're going to fight, we're going to punch, we're going to throw home. Like, it just happens. And just finally having that, absolutely loved it. I love the competition. I love the fight. I don't know. I don't feel like there was ever a day where I was like, as the team as a whole, like, I mean, of course, it's with my unit, we had some days where we just were not on our P's and Q's or at the top of what we could have been doing. And of course we fixed it. But as a team as a whole, I feel like the energy coming into practice, guys were excited, guys wanted to get better. Guys were eager to be out there, so it was awesome. It was phenomenal. And there was competition every single day. Some days the defense got the better of us, days offense got the better of them. and it was
Right.
just back and forth, and we loved it. The energy was high. I don't think there was ever a day that I felt where the energy was low,
Right.
because just every day we got better, and it was awesome. It was awesome.
Now, what we in the month of May.
Mhm.
May the first was yesterday. May the second right now, and then we got the rest of May. So, what's the game plan for May for you? How you break down your May?
Training. I just training again. Even after I get off with you, I'm gonna get on the treadmill. I'm gonna run 2 miles. I'm gonna do about 3,000, 4,000 jump ropes. I'm gonna do a bunch of push-ups, probably 200 to 300 push-ups. Might go for a little walk in nature, but just keeping my cardio going. Uh, Training, gonna go. My mom's a Pilates instructor. Gonna hit Pilates. I leave May 10th. I'm gonna be in the Pilates studio probably 4 or 5 times a week, just stretching out. Making sure the little hamstrings and the little muscles that we don't really take care of, Pilates takes care of. And I'm gonna go back and train with my trainer back home. So it's just nonstop work. Again, I'm very much. I'll give myself one off day a week, possibly,
Right.
because I'm always there's always room to grow. There's always something to get better at, and I'm always doing something to improve and get better at.
Right.
So I don't know. I love work. I like being tired at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Where I'm just gonna continue to work and get better and improve. I know the things that I need to work on, and I'm gonna work on those football things as well.
Man, everything you saying sound like they finna have to come and say, hey, who drafting Tyler Brown first round? They finna be fighting over you, boy. Cause everything you saying, I like, golly, we need that. We need that at O-line. Man, Griffin Notary Services said he played O-line. He say his goal as an O-lineman, and the group was to block 7 seconds, man. To hold everybody up, block long as they could to get a quarterback what they needed.
Mm-hmm.
He said, what is the O-line goal this year to try to hold up and protect for Shedeur and anybody else that get back there?
And what Coach Phil really emphasizes that I love is don't have a clock in your head. Do not have a clock in your head. Block until you hear the echo of the whistle. And that's our goal as a unit, to go out there, not let our quarterback get touched, freaking open up bombs for the running backs, and just being the conversation for the Joe Moore Award. That's the goal. That's the end goal. And we're gonna be out there and we're gonna protect as long as possible. And again, like Coach Phil always says, you do not have a clock in your head, because you never know when the ball is going to be out. So stay on your guy until you hear the echo of the whistle. And that's just what he preaches, and that's what we practice.
Now, did you ever want to see film on him? Like, Coach, man, show me what you was doing. Oh, you ain't really care. You just want to bring me the knowledge.
Bring me the knowledge. I was just like, bring me the knowledge, Coach, because you played at that level for 7-8 years. So obviously, to sustain yourself that long in the NFL, you did something right. So I trust you 100%. I believe in everything you're saying, and just help me, coach me, Coach, make me better.
When you got out there this spring, when I was in college, they had the depth chart right where you could see it. As soon as you walk in, you saw it. Like, all right, well, I'm on there, I ain't on there, yada yada yada. Do they do that with y'all? Have it where you can see it?
I think for special teams they do, but position wise, I think the depth chart just depended on the day. I don't think we really had a depth chart this spring. I mean, offensive line, we didn't have a lot of bodies, and that's also another thing. I'm absolutely just so loved. Like, we didn't have a lot of guys, but the guys we had, they worked their tail off every single day.
Right.
And man, I can't express enough just the amount of joy I had working with those guys, the guys, that chose to stick it in with us, stay with us. And I mean, again, wishing the guys that left nothing but the absolute best. I love them to death. Those are my friends. I know Savion Washington's going to do a phenomenal job at Syracuse protecting the quarterback. I know Isaiah Jada, Jack Bailey are going to go do awesome, phenomenal things. I know Van Wells, Tank are going to go do great things at Oregon State. It was just the guys that we had, not having a lot of bodies at offensive line, and then them just coming out every single day, not complaining and working hard. Man, awesome. Just gives me chills just thinking about it.
Yeah, y'all was locked in. Everybody trying to win.
Yep.
With all the old linemen coming in, did you get to talk to everybody that committed? Like, did they get to meet you while they was on the visits and stuff?
I mean, I met a couple of them, but it's just like, I'm just so
Locked in.
locked in at practice that I don't really look out, or I don't know. I'm just so locked in at practice, and I do need to do a better job of that. But it's like when I'm at practice, I'm in practice mode. I need to protect my quarterback. I need to work on the things I need to work on to improve that day. Like I'm not really thinking about who's here, who's there.
Right.
But some of them I did get to shake their hand and meet, like the
Right.
Michigan State guy that we brought in. I got
Right.
to spend time with him, and that was awesome. I love his energy, love what he brings to this offensive line room. He's going to be a great addition.
Right. Right. Chelsea, man, she's showing love. Chelsea, I see you. She said, Rock, I have noticed that during the treat me segment, no one ever calls you out, but Benson is always called out. Why do you think that is? Also, congratulations for being the lifter of the year.
Oh, thank you so much. I honestly I don't know why they don't call me out. That's a
Man,
great.
you lifting the whole weight room. Ain't nobody- Who been running to you? Who
Oh,
I have never. I don't even like to fight, but I know I ain't picking a fight with somebody that I just know he sit there, pick the weight room up, move it over here, sweep the stuff while holding the weight room, and say, "Coach, where you want me to put the whole weight room at?" No, ain't nobody running into you.
and oh man, that's thank you. I appreciate that. But Khalil, that's a great question. You have to bring Khalil and ask him why they call him out. Cause that I don't know. I've been trying to figure that one out too. I mean, he's a great football player, great guy to be around, brings that fiery energy every single day. You know, he's gonna be. I know if there's a fight, he's gonna be the first one in the fight. So
Yeah,
maybe that's probably why they call him out. Who knows?
and you know a good thing too. If they calling them out like that, that's more reps.
Absolutely.
That's just getting better. Like you, hey, don't worry about it. I'm gonna keep coming with it every time you call me. Every time. I
And
ain't
that's
going nowhere.
and that's another thing too that like I grew to really like in the spring is I like taking reps. You know, like I
Yeah,
like taking being out there, whether it's the ones, twos, or threes. I just like improving and getting better. There's
correct.
always something you can get better at. So I was always going up to Coach Gunner White. I like, Coach, can I take this set with the threes, or can I take this rack with the threes? Because I wouldn't be happy with how I did with the ones. So I'm just like, yeah, I can't end like that. I need to go out there and get some more work done. So that'll be kind of an adjustment in fall camp when we have a bunch of guys now. So it's like, dang, I got to make every opportunity count. So
Right, right.
we don't have 9, 10 guys anymore. We have 17, 18, 20 guys. So you can't be out there with the ones, twos, and threes anymore. So you got to make every rep count. So
Everywhere.
that's something I really grew to love in the spring. Was we didn't have a lot of guys, so that gave me a lot of time to really get better and take a lot of snaps. And I love that.
Man, boy, everybody showing love to you, man. V
Oh,
Richard
thank
said,
you.
"We love you, Tyler. Can't
Love you
wait to
guys
see you
too.
on the field. Peace and blessings to the entire team." So, man, you said something. With everybody finna be out there in August,
Mhm.
they got to make May count, June and July, and they got to come with it. Now, in June, June is when the majority of the team back. Are a lot of them still there in May?
A lot of them are still here in May. I know some guys are staying. But June, I think like end of May is where everybody needs to. We are all going to report back and be
Right.
back. Mm.
Now, when basically end of May, June start, what is now you done seen Coach Prime in what, 2 different Junes or 3 different Junes or something like that?
I think it's 3 now. Yeah, I think
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
3.
yeah. The
Yeah,
time ride, Naylor.
time's
So
flying. It's kind of crazy to think about.
how does Coach Mo and the strength and conditioning crew and Coach Prime them act when that June hit?
I mean, we're so used to it. I mean, you have the new guys that come in, they're kind of like wide-eyed, like, oh my gosh, am I going to survive? Because I was that same way as a freshman, like, I'm not going to make it through this. But, I just think that, of course, it's going to be hard. It's going to be challenging, but we want guys that are tough, that are
Right.
smart, tough, fast, disciplined with character. And I think we've gotten a lot of those guys. So a lot of these, they're going to rise up to the occasion. Of course, it's going to be hard. It's always tough. You can't really, with all the expectations on us this year, we don't really have time to baby anybody or ease
Right.
anybody in. You're going to get thrown to the fire. So it's either, sink or swim. But I think, everybody that we're bringing in, they're ready to go. They're ready to, I'm fired up can't wait to get to work with them, get to meet them, be around them. And we're going to build that camaraderie and chemistry. And that's just what we need. And that's what's so great about the summer is we get time to live together, run together, get punished together. So it's going to be a lot of fun. And we're going to be better for it. And I'm excited.
Now, they asking V Real said, "Are you preparing to move around the guard center, or how I do coach them just pretty much? Hey man, you here? Are you here? Or we need you here. We need you there."
That's just the beautiful thing is I can play all over the offensive line. So I just wherever coach needs me, I'm going to be there. So if Coach Phil needs me this year's at left guard, I'm going to be there. If he needs me this year's at right guard, I'm going to be there. If he needs me to go outside to tackle, I'm going to be there. So just wherever I can best benefit the team, that's where I'm going to be. And Coach Phil knows that, and he knows that it's very easy for me to switch from left to right guard. That's like muscle memory. So,
Oh, now y'all hear my boy? Hey, easy clockwork, baby. Give me that. NFL. He telling you he could do it all. He could do it all. He missed the weight room. He gonna give you 1,000 reps at 225 times 2 plus 5. So hey, boy, you finna do your thing, man. I'm so happy for you, man.
thank you so much. I'm so excited.
Now, school wise, where we at? Because what you at your master's, or you might be, man, you might be.
I'm graduating next Thursday with my undergrad in speech and hearing sciences. So
congrats, boy.
Thank you. With a 3.6 GPA. I've been in honor societies at every single one of my schools I've been at. So just get to go out there, wear those cords. I even have my 4 championship rings from my 3 at UL, 1 at Jackson State, and they're going to add more, of course, this year at Colorado. And I'm just so thankful at the position I am in life right now, just to be able to finally walk across the stage and get my diploma. And then after that, I'm going to go get my speech language SLPA certification. So I'll be working in schools this fall. I'll be taking 2 classes and then going to go shadow somebody else and work with them. So I'm very excited about that. And then I'm putting off my master's just for a little bit, just for this year. But then next year, I'm going to get on top of my master's because that's a 2-year commitment.
Now, hold on now. So you coming back after this season?
I mean, I have 2 years of eligibility left, so I don't know what's gonna. I don't know.
You just playing it by ear.
Yeah,
you just putting in that work and seeing where the chips.
That's it. Just putting the work and seeing where the chips fall. So
what?
Yep.
I listen. I love that you here now versus last year. Didn't know, man. I did not know that.
Yep, I'm a redshirt junior. So
golly, man, bro, I ain't know that. Man, you boy, 2 seasons. Golly. Oh yeah, you good, man. Dog, you blessed, bro.
Absolutely.
This really was a blessing in disguise.
It really was.
Get to come and play in. To me, this is Coach Prime real year. That last year was like, man, we was it was like a track. Get that, grab that. And now we done calmly made it to January. And now we in May, and we done calmly made it, all of it. It ain't no, it's, hey, I need that. Did you get that? Yeah, grab that. Like it's in a better situation. So, man, I love that, man. God,
we're in a great spot.
Yeah, man.
We are in an absolutely phenomenal spot. And yeah, just we're gonna put on the show. So
man, I'm ready. Listen, I'm so ready. I'm ready. I'm ready to hear the sound, the bars that Coach Prime gonna drop after them W's. But it's time coming. Regina E said, "I'm a Texas internet auntie for the entire CU team, praying for an amazing 2024 season. Looking forward to losing my voice at every game."
Thank you so much for your support. We really, really appreciate you. That's also another thing I love is we have Colorado's just expanded from, like, not just in Colorado, we have fans all across the country, and that's just so wonderful to me. It's so cool. It's so cool. I get giddy whenever I think about that. So thank you.
Man, how your brother and mom feel like now it's game time? They get to come and go, Tyler. He just blocked that boy to the dirt. He knocked me to the dirt. That's my baby.
Oh, she's so excited. They're all excited. My sister's excited. My sister just bought some more 56 gear. So excuse me. So sorry. She's so excited. My mom's so fired up. My brother's so fired up. They're just all happy for me, and they were there for me every single day last year, making sure I was okay. So again, this season's for them. Not only is it for me, to get to finally put on at the Power 5 level, but it's also for them. It's for everybody that supported me when I was down, when things weren't going my way, when I couldn't perform, and the people, like you, that were there for me.
Yeah.
Can't thank you guys enough. And the ones that believed in me, I'm gonna put on the show. As of the line, you're gonna see a whole different mindset to that offensive line this year. You're gonna see guys 5 equals 1, five different guys, one mind, one body, and I'm excited. Just so grateful, so thankful. I can't wait to see my mom. That's kind of like my pregame thing. I always look in the stands to see where my mom's at. That's just kind of always something I've always done, and to finally be able to do that again is just I'm just so yeah. I'm so ready. I'm so ready to go.
Man, listen, I'm like you, because I know how I want this season to go, and in my mind, I see so many wins that it just feel good, but it's just in due time. We got to take game by game. I know it, play by play, practice by practice, minute by minute, second by all that. So I'm excited too, man. I'm right there with you. Even though I ain't playing, it feel like I'm playing because I'm so invested. It's like I know all y'all, and then I was at most of the games, so I seen y'all all the time. JB said, "We are so proud of you. Congratulations on all your success. We definitely got your back. If you are ever in need of anything, just throw up the bat signal call and we coming." Hey,
oh, thank you so much. Thank you guys so much. Again, just your support means the world to me. And it's just, I've always wanted to stay in the background, but with you guys, I can never really stay in the background too much, because the fans are always like, "Where's Rock?" And I love you guys so much. I'm so thankful you guys are in my corner, and I greatly appreciate you all.
listen, man. We ain't on. We was rocking. We was hurt like you was hurt. Because I knew. I said, boy, my boy. I had been telling everybody, listen, Tyler finna just run over, he finna eat him. And then when it happened, we're like, oh, this crazy. The NCAA crazy. But then look at it. You got 2 seasons. If you need the next season, you get to play on a team that's in a way better position. So it's gonna be way funner to be out there. Just, man. Sweet Caroline said, "We love you, Tyler. Texas internet auntie as well." Well, you got a lot of aunties, brother.
I know. Oh, that's great.
Hey,
thank you,
man. With your brother still in Denver?
Yeah, he's still here.
So how often you get to see him? Are you
Well,
just?
I mean, he's booed up, so I get to see him. Not as much as I did when he first got here, and he was still out in the streets. But I do get to see him a good bit. I do get to see him a good bit. And he does a great job making time to come see me, because he knows how busy my schedule is. But that's my siblings are my best friends, so
Yeah.
I talk to them every single day. I see my brother when I can, but I also know he's busy too. It was his goals and aspirations. So, but we're always there for each other, just one phone call away.
Just right there, man. Listen, everybody ready to see you, brother. I'm talking about boy, you blessed to have you on, man. Pitt said, I'm just asking because Tyler seems like Travis. They just like hanging out. How come he didn't go to Miami? Ooh, they want to know why you ain't go to Miami with the old lineman, man. Pitt want to know.
Oh, I mean, also I'm working on trying to finish my degree, so I can't leave right now, even if I wanted to leave. But I think we were planning a trip. I mean, they know that if I told them, if you want me with you, just ask me. I haven't gotten asked yet, but eventually it'll come. If not, that's okay. I mean, they're still my guys. Those are still my brothers.
Boy, you be chilling so hard. I don't even think you be caring about that.
No, not really.
Not
really.
You don't strike me as you care about any of that. Not that it's anything about it. It's just you like, man, hey, they good.
They're good. I mean, they
know. Yep, but hey, I was just in there living.
They know I love them.
They're working out too, but I'm just saying.
Yeah, of course. Again, they're working. I know Khalil and Justin are working right now, wherever they are. I mean, it looked peaceful. I mean, I wish I could be there instead of sitting up here studying till midnight. But yeah, I mean, we're close. I love them to death. I just kind of do my own thing. But again, I tell them if they want me with them, I'll be there. But I'm just definitely I need to do a better job of not being as antisocial. So I'll take a little flack for that. it's not them keeping me out. I do need to do a better job of letting them know that, hey, I want to do things with you.
It's just that's just ball, man.
Mhm.
When I was in when they know people know not to ask me certain things. Hey, nah, he ain't don't even worry about it. He don't even he don't even make you think he want to do none of this. So that's all that is, man. You just who you are.
Yeah,
You laid back, chilling, going to get it. Got work to do. Got you just locked in. So and they locked in too. It's just
absolutely.
everybody do it a different way.
Everybody has their own
Yep.
different thing that gets them through stuff.
Yep.
Like I'm very much I'll sit and read a book after I lift, or I'll go for a walk, or I'll go play the game, or I'll sit on my couch and just kind of stare. Like, everybody has their own thing. Like I'm not the biggest people person. Like yes, I'm very nice. I'm very I try to be very welcoming, but like I'm very much I've always just kind of gone to the beat of my own drum. So
Right. I got a friend that do the same thing, man. He be chilling like you ain't gotta try to ask him to go this or this. Yeah, it might be excitement. Like, nah, man, I'm a chill. I'm a chill. And I get that. That's just what it is. Uh Oderich, if I'm saying his name right. Dietrich.
mhm.
He said, Tyler Brown, we been supporting you through it all, watching the Play-Doh videos, your stories. I need you to promise that you ain't ever gonna hit the portal. My family can't take it.
No, I'm not going anywhere. I'm locked in with Coach Prime. Like, I'm a Buffalo. I'm with Coach. I've been with him, rocking with him since Jackson State, and he's taking care of me. And I just want to do what I can to give back and take care of him. So,
Hey, Elijah telling me and you to tell Coach Prime about the DB D'Angelo Pons. It's a DB that's in the portal that everybody talking about.
the guy from James Madison,
Yeah.
actually, yeah, I heard he's a freak of nature. So, I guarantee you, I'm pretty sure my coaches are probably already
that's
on.
what I said, man. I
Nah,
said, listen, the internet be popping so much.
yep.
They done seen it.
Yeah,
It's just
they know. They're probably on top of it. That's
right. Like it's just I can't force them to do nothing. They gonna see what they need. They got what they need. Hey, we got some ballers at
we do.
everywhere. We got ballers everywhere. It's like this season, it's just you can walk right into it like it's game time. It's like we got everything we need already.
Mhm.
Well, we bringing in guys, but I'm saying everybody gonna have to compete. It ain't it's no way
Nothing's.
to come in and just walk into that starting lineup. You got to surely earn that.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. There's competition everywhere. I haven't earned a starting spot, and there's no starting spots. And you got to go out there and do it again. Like I said, I had a great spring. So what? Now it's time to have a great summer. Now it's time to have a great fall camp. Now it's time to show them again why I deserve to be a starter, why I deserve to be out there with the ones, and just you got to take it day by day. Nothing's guaranteed. Everybody has to earn everything here. That's just the one thing with Coach Prime. If you're good, you're going to play. If you've earned the right to play, you will play.
Right.
And, so that's just I think why I get so frustrated with some of those narratives is because you have to come in and you have to earn it. Shador had to earn it to be the quarterback. Travis had to earn it.
Right.
Shiloh had to earn it. I have to earn it. I have to earn it every single day. Everybody on the offensive line has to earn it. Just because you see somebody on the YouTube videos and they're balling out, I mean, there's probably another guy that's not on camera balling out just as much as them. Like you have to earn it.
Right.
So
Now, with the season getting closer and closer and closer, how does Coach Prime get when it's August? Like how does he go into it in August? Because I heard the closer he it get realer and realer.
I mean, that's the one thing with Coach Prime that is big is he's so consistent. Like he's the same guy every single day. I mean, yeah, maybe when August hits, he's a little bit more, one thing's, like he's more, I guess, I don't know what's the right word. Like he's always, I don't know. He's just, to me, he's always been the same. Whether it's June or August, you're gonna get the same Coach Prime every single day. Whether you win or lose, you're gonna get the same Coach Prime. Like he is the most consistent coach I've been around. So it really did. I personally, to me, he's always the same. And that's why I love consistency. Like you want consistency from me, I absolutely love. I get consistency from my coach every single day. He's the same guy to me, at least. So
man, with this season, man, I know everybody just itching like, ooh, we got some. What is the mindset of the old line like? Because we wanted to run the ball, but it just never quite happened like we wanted. What's the as an old lineman? Do you get more like feel better? Like, man, I did a great pass block, or do you feel better about like, boy, I want to run that ball down people's
Come
throat?
on now. Come on.
Well, I know. I want to hear you say
There
it.
is nothing better than moving a man from point A to point B against his will. And just seeing the running back go right through where you just move this dude a million. Like, again, pass protection, that's cool. That's cool,
Right.
holding your guy and just making sure you're keeping your quarterback clean. That's just, that's like protecting your mom. You're going to protect your mom. That's your job. But just taking somebody, a great double with you and the tackle, taking that freaking 3 technique up to the linebacker, and then the running back is scooting right behind you, just hearing the roar of the crowd. Nothing beats that, man. Nothing.
Man, how you felt when Charlie O got that Scully, man?
I almost cried. Like, Charlie is one of the best human beings I've ever been around. He smiles. I've never seen Charlie frown not one day. Even when Charlie was hurt, Charlie was smiling. Charlie was the same guy every single. It just sends chills because I almost cried. And I'm not really a big emotional person before a game, but him finally getting that was the highlight of spring to me. Was Charlie Offerdahl getting a scholarship, because we all love Charlie to death. We all know how much he works. Right. How much he wants it. You see how much he cares, his passion, his drive. I'd run through a million brick walls for Charlie Offerdahl any day of the week. And him getting that scholarship was a highlight of my spring.
I told everybody, I seen him. I'm home first, so I'm watching practice. I seen Charlie out there balling at practice. I get to the game. I want to say it's the Oregon State game or Stanford game. One of them games I was at. And he walked past me, got the crutches. I'm like, bruh, what? I just seen you at practice balling. He said, man, I messed up my foot. And I'm like, bro, like I was getting down. And he was like, no, I'm good. I was like, but bro, no, he wouldn't allow me to feel bad. He was like, no, I'm good. But I was like, bro, no, I'm good. I was like, but then I was like, well, hey, Charlie, good. I'm good too, Charlie. You know what, man? Blessings to you.
Man, you get me emotional, man. Like, that's just the type of person he is.
Just locked in.
Just like, he's just always trying to make somebody else's day, and you want guys like that. Like, I want a million Charlie Offerdahls, because just the way he approaches his work, how he's always there for other people. When he was hurt, he did not frown not one time.
Right.
Not one day. I wish I could have done that. I wish I could have been the most positive person, but I wasn't. But Charlie did not frown not one day. He was there for me every single day.
Right.
And he just, that's just, man.
He liked that. Good dude, man.
Great guy.
That's and then I like his family, man. The family, as soon as because I met the family, I want to say the Nebraska game, and they was like, hey. The mom, the dad, everybody, the sister, everybody, man, they was just cool. The brother cool. I want to say Jack.
Yeah, everybody's awesome. Yeah.
Man, I'm talking about the whole listen, man. I love the whole family, man. So, all right. So we running that ball this year. That's what you're saying. We running that ball.
There's no and if or buts. Of course we're gonna throw the football because we have weapons everywhere. Travis Hunter, Omarion, Miller, freaking Jimmy, LeJohntay, Will Shepherd. Like, we have weapons everywhere, and we're gonna get them the football. But we're gonna run the ball too. I'm not gonna let Shador throw out his shoulder. No, we're gonna run the dang football.
Listen, I'm trying to put 200-300 yards on people out there.
You and me both. I'm trying to have another 1,000-yard rusher.
Listen,
Wilkerson was my 1,000-yard rusher at Jackson State, and I want whoever is going to be the 1,000-yard rusher to be the 1,000-yard rusher, or have multiple guys be the 1,000-yard rusher this year. So,
yeah, I'm ready to see it too, man. Golly, look, man, I ain't gonna hold you. Now you threw that in. Now you just threw that in about Thursday. Is it this Thursday or next Thursday you graduate?
Next Thursday, May 9th.
May 9th you graduate. College degree. Your mom, your dad, your brother, everybody coming through. Golly, man.
Yeah, I'm excited. My mom, my brother,
What everybody's saying.
my grandparents, everybody's just so excited for me. I'm just happy to be here and just happy to finally get this moment to walk across the stage. I got so excited when I got my little stole and the little, the stuff they get you to
Yeah,
graduate with. I was so excited because just like it's been a long time coming. It's been a long journey. And this is just the first stop, the first step in my academic career. And I'm just happy that I finished with a 3.6. I really wanted to beat my mom's GPA. Like I think she had a 3.8 or 3.9, but
ooh,
I didn't beat it, but that's okay. So
man,
because
so
she
y'all just
might
super
have a
smart.
degree, but I got the championship ring, so I'll
Yeah,
take.
yeah, yeah.
Oh,
Hey, so you and mom in there competing over the best
my
GPA.
house. My mom was an All-American in softball. She was the best third baseman in her at her like in Illinois when she
Right.
was playing. So I mean, my house we're all about competing against each other. I mean, we love each other to death, but it's a competition. So
I
like my
bet
sister
you.
beat me at the high school with her GPA. I beat my older brother. My sister beat me. I wanted to beat my mom, didn't beat her, but I know my sister. She's a brainiac, so I know she's gonna
Right.
beat us all of us. So,
Oh,
um,
man, that's a blessing, man.
how it is
Getting
absolutely.
it athletically and in the books, just doing your thing, man. Golly, bro, you don't understand how happy we are for you to have. You got 2 seasons, man. This thing looking so good.
Oh, yeah.
Golly, how I feel to know this Shador's last go around. This shit Shiloh's last go around. This trap last go around. Like, how that feel?
It. I mean, I just want to send those guys off in the best way possible. Because I played with them for 3 years now. Shador's been that's the only guy I've been protecting for the past couple years is Shador
Right.
Sanders, and I want to do everything in my power to make sure he hoists the Heisman Trophy up. I want to do everything in my power to make sure Travis Hunter goes out there and does his gives. We give them time to go make plays and do the things we know they can do. I want Shiloh to have the best season he can have. I just want to do everything I can to make sure to send those guys off the right way because they deserve that.
Now I saw 2 people ask. I heard you give some about it, but just so they could hear it.
Mm.
Sonya asked, "How is Coach Lowe?"
Phenomenal, phenomenal. He's the coach that he's gonna love you hard. He's gonna coach you hard. And he's gonna love you harder. That's his philosophy. And he absolutely lives that philosophy. He genuinely cares about us as people. He wants us to succeed in all phases of life. He's a good human being, great spirit, and I'm just so thankful. I'd run through a brick wall for him, and I've only known him since January, and I'd run through a brick wall for him. So just he utmost character, phenomenal human being, somebody that I know if I need something, I can call him at any time of the day, and that's what you want. That's what you want to coach, and I want to do everything I can to make sure he's successful this year.
And y'all will, and I'm so happy for him too, man. To get the main spot as the O-line coach. I'm so blessed. I'm happy that I want to take off like a rocket out there. Um, Salty said, "What have you learned from Coach South?"
You know, I think a lot I've really loved from Coach Sapp is that he's the same guy every day. He's consistent. He's going to bring that fire, that energy every single day. And I think I don't really get to be around him too much, except for like the one-on-one periods that you guys see, because the defense on the other side of the field, we're on our side of the field, but just wherever I can, kind of sitting around the lunch table, just kind of listening in the conversations or breakfast table, listening when he's telling the other defensive linemen. So just kind of sneaking in on those conversations, but just he play Hall of Famer. We got 2 gold jackets.
Right.
That's just unheard of. So just to be able to have all that knowledge, is doing everything we can to soak it up, honestly.
Now you do make me want to ask this question. Have Coach South ever said, "Hey, 56, dog boy, that was a good job," and then you tell, have you ever just called you out? Now he ain't have to, but
Not that I know of, but people have said that he's I've stonewalled some of his defenders, and he's just kind of looked at them like, what can you do? There's nothing you can do against that. So but I haven't gotten a compliment yet, but again, I'm not really one that cares too much for that
right,
stuff. This is not me. I just couldn't. I'd be honored if I got one, but
right.
I'm not going out there hoping to get Coach
Yeah,
Sapp's approval. That's just
yeah,
not me.
you out there get it.
That's just not me.
Listen, y'all just heard Tyler Brown. Yo, he is who he is. He gonna get that book work. He gonna put that work in. He going to the crib. He getting that film study in. He getting better and better and better and better and better, and it don't stop. He really like the Energizer Bunny. You and Travis Hunter, y'all basically you doing the same thing. You just don't play defense. That y'all both just consistently go 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 go.
I
Man, I
tried.
love that much, man.
I tried to. Yeah.
Man,
I
you
mean,
would.
that's a huge honor even being compared to him, because Travis is just talk about just a great human being off the field and just somebody that on the field just you want, that you'll ride for. And just I love being able to play next to him, and just being compared in the same breath. That's huge. And I appreciate you for that. And
Man,
I got more work to do and I'm just so excited to be able to put in that work.
man, blessings to you, man. Everybody want to know where if you got merchandise they could buy, or they say if you do, your YouTube channel, your Twitter,
Okay.
your Instagram, drop all of that for them.
Yeah, absolutely. And I mean, do you have the links to that stuff?
I have the link in my description box, y'all. On YouTube, I have his Twitter and I have his Instagram. I
Let
can
me
go
find
add.
I'll send you my YouTube after this.
Okay.
Yep.
And yeah, do that. And then I add that to it too. I add that to it too. And then if you see the name of it, tell them the name too.
Yeah, well, my YouTube is at Tyler Brown 56, all lowercase. I'm almost at 5,000 subscribers. So if you guys, I'm at 4.9, so we can get that up because a new video is dropping soon. My sister runs my YouTube. She does a phenomenal job. Yep. And here, let me see. I don't know if you guys can see this.
Y'all see it? We're gonna look you up. So it's your name and your picture. Bam.
Yeah, yep. And then if you just look up workout with Rock, it'll pop up. ROC, workout with ROC, and it'll pop up.
Hey, ready to roll.
Ready to roll.
And he's on Twitter. He's on Instagram. Matter of fact, that's your Twitter name right there, ain't it?
Yeah, it is. Should be. Let me go back.
Yeah, I think that's it. Cause yeah, that is it. That's
Brown,
Twitter.
T_Brown 56.
Yeah, I got it. I got it in
perfect.
I got it in the descriptions for you. But that is the Twitter right there. Because the Instagram is the underscore. Then exact same thing. Yep. Mm-hmm. Jermaine King said, Cole asked Tyler if he had time to watch the Fallout.
The Fallout?
Yeah.
What's that? I don't know. I need a little bit more context about, is that football, the action? Wait. Oh, like Fallout the video game series?
I don't know. He said
it might be Fallout the video game series. No, I have not, but I am gonna get on top of that once I finish school. Like I don't have time to play my game. Like I wish I could go sit and play.
He said no, it's the TV show.
Yeah, the TV show. Yeah, no, I have not, but I do know what he's talking about. I love Fallout 4. Fallout 4 is one of my favorite video games. So hopefully they make a new Fallout that's single player soon. Come on, Bethesda, please.
Yeah. Everybody's saying a lot of people already say they subscribe to your channel, man.
Oh, I love it. Thank you guys so much.
Listen, man, blessings to you, man. I'm glad God got you in it. I'm glad he got you here, man. Like here for this season. It's way better than last year already. So I'm glad you already here. I'm glad you worked so hard that, bro, you've been working so hard. I seen so many pictures of you doing this. Bro, you was all over the place. I say, oh, that boy's strong. And then now you confirmed it. You lift the nation. So I'm expecting just outrageous numbers when it comes to.
That's the goal. Yeah.
Y'all just tell him to stop. He done did enough of reps. We ain't even counting no more. So yeah, I'm down for that, man. And man, blessings to you getting your degree, bro. That's you good to go. Period. We know you're gonna do your thing in football, but you leaving with that paper. When you leave with that paper, man, that's what I tell every player. Please leave with that paper, because the paper, you don't know what's gonna be happening when you're in your 25. 35, 45, you don't know. And that paper will open up many doors. Like it don't just open up a door in your field. When they say, do you have a college degree? Yes. They ain't worrying about what it is. They say, hey, man, we know you dedicated because you finished school. So, man, that paper just changed everything for you, man.
I'm just so excited to get it. Just happy to finally get my first of many. So,
yeah, man. So, listen, blessings to you. May God bless you, man. from May the 2nd all the way through every season that you play and throughout life, period. Man, bless your family. Bless the O line coach, that the whole squad, defense, offense, everything, special teams, everybody connected to the program. Man, may he bless you to have the right mindset, the right attitude, just to go get it, and to bless you to be everything that he called you to be, man, this season and the rest of your life, period, man. So congrats to you, man. Thank you for giving me your time today, man.
Thank you for
I'm
having
gonna
me
let you
on.
go back to doing what TB do, man, which we know, man. You relax, you put your work in, you read the books, you study, man, you get it done, man. And you in that weight room and everything, man. Like you just I laughed to myself and I said, "Oh, he finna do all this after he get off the interview." And I was like, "Well,
Yeah,
okay."
and then go back to studying.
Yeah, I'm like, "Well, man, I need to step up my game. So you got me. I got to step it up. I got to do more stuff." So, man, blessings to you. Stay on your grind. I love your grind because you basically got these blockers on.
Yep.
And you say, "Man, I ain't worrying about nothing to that side or that side. I'm locked in and we winning, period." So blessings to you, man. You winning. You winning, man. Keep doing your thing, man.
We're gonna all keep winning together. So
Yep.
it's a year for everybody. So
Hey, y'all, blessings to y'all. Appreciate y'all for coming on. Y'all done heard from The Rock. Hey, man, listen, man. Do everybody call you The Rock or do they call you Tyler?
Rock. Yeah, it's gotten to the point where I like, it feels weird when I'm like, am I in trouble when they call me Tyler? Because
yeah.
And I love it.
So I should have
I'm
just
on the merchandise soon, though. I am gonna get on the merchandise soon. That is
how you want it. You know what you dropping or got ideas or you don't know?
I got ideas. I got some ideas.
Okay. Well, y'all done heard it first. Hey, he dropping merch. Check the YouTube out. Check the Twitter out. Check the Instagram out. Just look for 56 to do his thing. Mainly all he wants y'all to do is, well, get on that YouTube, but mainly he just wants you to see him ripping them up on game day. That's all. Ripping them up on game day. Man, blessings to you. Hey, y'all, appreciate y'all for tuning in. Appreciate y'all hanging out with The Rock. Because if we call him Tyler, he feel like he in trouble, so he ain't in trouble. The Rock is leaving the building. He was in the building, now he leaving the building. We finna let this man work. So basically, anytime you think about The Rock, just know he working. That's all you got to know. You wake up at 12 a.m. What
that is true, because sometimes I do work out at like midnight, 1 a.m. I do some strange things. So yeah,
you out there getting it.
Yeah, that's
true.
Hey,
man, blessings to you, man. Hey, y'all, I jump on the after show with y'all, man. Tyler, man, appreciate you for allowing me to rock with you one more time, man. And I'm gonna try to get you every time I can.
Yes,
and
sir.
You already know, man. And I'll be happy to see. I'm gonna be ready to see you when the season comes. So I'll be up there and stuff. Hey, blessings to y'all. Holla, holla, holla.
All right, you have a